If the tree isn't making enough food to support itself, it's going to be a sick tree. Our work with trees is to work with the internal functionality of the trees, finding out what's not operating inside of a sick or a stressed tree. That's what we do. If the tree isn't making enough food to support itself, it's going to be a sick tree. What happens is the tree gets out of balance on the inside. It can't make enough food, therefore it doesn't grow right. It gets out of balance on the inside and therefore gets sick. So they say, well, you ought to prune this, or you ought to do this, or you ought to do that. You know what? Those don't fix the inside of the tree. What we're trying to do is repair the inside of the tree. Get those parts, systems, and functions on the inside of the tree back connected again. Because that's what's wrong with the sick tree or the stressed tree. So that compares us to conventional work. Conventional work works on the outside of the tree. They prune the tree, they put fertilizer on the tree, they spray insecticides on the tree, they spray fungicides on the tree. I'm not saying any of those things are wrong. The only thing is they don't address the inside of the tree, the internal functionality of the tree. And that's what we do. If the tree isn't making enough food to support itself, it's going to be a sick tree. We address that internal functionality of the tree. Make sure the circulation is right inside of the tree. Make sure the tree is making enough food to support itself. Make sure it's putting on enough leaves to make enough food, and so on and so forth. And it's this drives this, drives this, drives this. It's all on the inside of the tree. And that has to be right first in order for the sick tree to be healthy. You can put all the other things you want on the tree, but unless all those things are operating right, the tree is not going to be healthy. Because people don't want to use insecticides, they don't want to use fungicides, so what they'll do is they'll go along with trying this, because guess what? There's no other alternative. And what is really the big picture is about bringing balance back. But the main thing, our main thrust of our work, is to bring back the internal functionality of the trees. So what we're doing is getting those parts back connected again inside of the tree. The tree can make enough food for itself, get the circulation going, so on and so forth, whatever else needs to happen. Bring back the balance back to the tree again, grow more roots, grow more top, whatever it needs to do. Bring the balance back to the tree again, and then the tree can return and start to be a healthy tree. So people, they ask, how do we do all this? Well, the fact is, we work with the energy of the tree and we communicate with the tree. It's that simple. You can have an intuitive communication with that tree in order to do it. But you can say, well, I don't believe in that. Well, great. Don't believe in it? Fine. What do you have? What else do you have to work on the internal functionality of the tree? You're going to go out with the tests, do tests, you'll be there all day. And even when you do the test, the only thing you're going to get is one or two pieces to the puzzle. That's not going to help you solve what's going on inside of the tree. You need to work with the whole inside of the tree to find out what's going on. This gets connected to this, connected to this, connected to this. You can't go out with a test kit and get all those pieces. There's no way to do it. The best way is to work with the energy of the tree, communicate with the tree, find out what's going on with the tree, and how does the problem get solved. It's collaborating with the tree, collaborating in partnership with the tree. That's what's important. We call it partnership. That's what real partnership, finding out what the tree needs, then help working with it, collaborate with it to help it get what it needs, help it get these parts connected back up again. That's what this is all about. Also, when it comes to working with the insects and diseases, it's about collaborating with the insects and diseases, but it's also partnering with the tree to find out what it needs in order, and what the insects and diseases need. That's what real partnering is. People say, well, I partner with my trees, I do this, and I do this, and I do this, and I do this. No, it's finding out exactly what that tree wants. It's working with the energy of the tree, okay? And that's what you do. Otherwise, you're interfering with the tree. Because if you don't know exactly what it wants, then you're interfering with it. If you're interfering with it, then you're hurting the tree. What we're trying to do is repair the inside of the tree. Get those parts, systems, and functions on the inside of the tree back connected again.